I think out of all my uncles growing up, the literal wildest one was my Uncle Mabutu from the Serengeti. He taught me how to hunt wildebeest with a spear. I figured out how to make spears out of all kinds of things over the years. This is a chainsaw scrunch, and this is a punch. They fit together quite nicely. You got yourself a makeshift spear tip. You're going to want to weld that up real nice and even all the way around. When you're done, you're going to want to grind off all the bird shit from welding. Then you're going to have to weld a nut on the other end because it's going to be threaded to an 8-foot boat whip that I found at the dump. Again, you're going to want to grind off all the bird shit from welding. And when you're done, you're going to have yourself a nice, hot little spear tip right there. So you cool it off real good, and then you want to thread it on real tight all the way down. And at that point, you're pretty much ready to go hunting. So this is at 35 feet in my backyard. I painted a 1-foot circle on the side of the barn door, and I was pretty happy with the performance. I tied a piece of ditch tape on the end of the spear for a fletch, just because I didn't have any turkey feathers, or actually any feathers, to make a real fletch out of. So it kind of had to cut the mustard. I was still pretty happy with the performance. I think Uncle Mabutu would be happy. I know I could hit a wildebeest. It was pretty encouraging for deer season this year. I'm not sure when spear season is, but I'll definitely have to look into it. It was pretty interesting. If you tried to get any closer than 35 feet, your performance would actually suffer, and your accuracy would be down big time. I'm not sure why, but whatever the case may be. I still think it was pretty good for an amateur spear chucker. It was kind of interesting. I tried to make some shots from further. I couldn't go any further than 55 feet, though, just due to limitations on my property and obstacles being in the way to try to actually hit the target. So out of all the 55-foot shots, the first one, I'll be straight up, didn't even hit the door. The second one hit the bottom of the door, which I was pretty happy with. And the third one was the full-on Daymaker. That's the one right here. It was kind of comical. As soon as the spear hit the door, it was 1, 2, the camera clicked off, lost power. Thanks, Uncle Mabutu. Appreciate the skills.